Happy Tuesday. I am back in my seat in Florida. And I mentioned last week that I would be doing a drawing right at the top of the show. And that included everyone who liked and shared last week's live. That was a project recipe, as I usually do the first Tuesday of the month. Of course, I recorded it immediately after our sizzling summer crop Sunday morning before I left for the airport. And in my scheduling haste, I guess I scheduled it for 7 a.m. instead of 7 p.m. So my apologies if you were looking for me at 7 p.m. and I had already gone live, but many of you did find it, which is great. And hopefully you had fun with that project recipe. So let's go ahead and do the drawing for that real quick here. And let's see who our lucky winner is. Shelby, congratulations. You are the winner this week. I will add that your CM credits to your CM account, and you can purchase what you like. They do expire in 30 days. So if you have won CM credits, do not sleep on those or you will be very sad. Write myself a note. Usually I do this at the end, and I've been just getting right out there and putting them in people's accounts right away. So today we have a Techie Tuesday and it's a noontime Techie Tuesday. A lunchtime, in case you missed that it's noon and it's not 7. But that's because tonight I will be at Persimmon Hollow Brewing for a live Techie Tuesday event. And that goes from 6 to 8. And so we will be there with laptops. And it's not the safest environment for a laptop, brewery and laptops. So we a strap caught a drink last time, and that was a little everything was okay, but it was a little touch and go there for a second. So we might want to be on separate tables so everyone is I'm going to bring a cup with a lid and pour it into that just to be on the safe side. Okay, so I do have an in the feed drawing today. So how you are entered is you just like the live and just comment, and that's it. The little bot will pick you up when you say hi or whatever. Let me know that you've joined, and that's how you'll be entered into the drawing. Super simple. You don't have to share today. Of course, I always appreciate a share so that other people can find me after the fact, usually, or your friends, it reminds them that I'm live, especially because this is a special noontime show. So as I mentioned, tonight we have Scrappy Happy Hours. That's tonight, August 8th, 6 p.m. It's $10. Now you get all of that $10 back. This just helps me to know who's really committed to going. So when you get there tonight, you'll let me know if you want Y Photo, Forever gift certificate, or Creative Memories CM credits. And I will go ahead and slide those into your email. And then you can use them for whatever you would like, digital content or printing or whatever. I found if I just do free events, people don't come. So this is a charge, but like I said, you get it back. So it doesn't, and then everyone's on their own tonight for drinks and food. All right. So I've been mentioning that I was doing a little special with the gate punch the Iron Gate Punch. And Creative Memories is now having advisor advantage calls. So they are Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. I know it's a little late for us, 9 p.m. Eastern, but if you're interested in becoming a Creative Memories advisor, and I just celebrated 23 years with Creative Memories, then you can hear from the CEO and the advisor success coach, Diane Lampert. And that's every Thursday in August. So if you're interested, you can always ask me. Like I said, I've been doing this 23 years. I love what I do. It really hit home again last week when I was in Chicago with Brendan's sister. I think if you've not new to the channel today, then you know that my sister-in-law has breast cancer. She had a double mastectomy last Tuesday. So I was able to be there with her Sunday to Sunday and help out. She has 3 little ones, almost 2, almost 6, and 8. And they so just helping them. But I wouldn't be able to do that if I had a regular 9-to-5 job. But because I'm flexible, then I'm able to do something like that. So I really felt blessed once again by my by what I do, that I have some flexibility. So if you have any questions, maybe it's just a side gig, maybe you're not looking for a full-time job, maybe you're just looking for a way to pay for your scrappy supplies. That's how most people start. That's how I started. I wasn't even pregnant with Aiden when I started. April was just 1, and I needed to get my stuff at cost. So that's usually how it starts. And then for me, it just ended up being what I do. So there is a virtual crop August 11th to the 15th, and that's this weekend. Now, there's a couple girls that are really dedicated to doing the virtual crops and completing the pages. So all you have to do is complete some pages anytime Friday to Tuesday, and Creative Memories will post the sketches. They have the measurements, they have everything. So you can do your pages, you post them in the virtual crop group, and you do hashtag Daytona area scrapbooking so I can find them all and I get alerted, and then you'll be entered into a drawing for CM credits. Now, Creative Memories does their own giveaways. But you can, but this is my way to kind of layer on top of that if you are part of my events. So that's all you do. And that starts Friday. They will release the sketches. So we'll look forward to having fun with that. And I do have a tool time, which that's coming up next week. I think here it is. Tool Time with Tara is next Tuesday, August 15th at 7 p.m. And I will be playing with the new tools, which I did already get. And I'll be giving away that cool little mat you see there down in the bottom corner. Now, if you want to get your own and you're watching this live, you have about 45 minutes to place an order. If you buy 6 of the laser borders, then you'll get that little mat for free. Bye, Brendan. He's popped in for lunch and he's off again. So, yeah, so I'm going to be playing with those tools, and they're part of the Birthday Bonanza collection, and we're going to play with that digitally today. All right, so Scrapapalooza, I just have a few spots left. They are half tables, but if you're signed up and you only got a half table and you really wanted a full table, if I don't sell out, then I will offer upgrades to those full tables. So right now, it's just half tables available. But like I said, if those don't sell out, then the people that are already registered will have the opportunity to upgrade. And I'll just kind of reach out to people that I know normally get full. And if I saw they got a half, I'll just reach out to them. All right. So then in 2 weeks from today, we have a special guest, Crystal. Will be my guest on Let's Taco About It. We're going to talk about her new farm and what number a trip she's on moving. And of course, Crystal makes a lot of awesome cups that many of you are owners of and that she does for my retreats and different things. We have another special cup for the crop for gray and gold. So Crystal's a longtime friend of mine and Scrappy sister. And so she will get a chance to talk to her and talk to her about her Scrappy process. And she's coming over for the digital event tonight. So she is driving over from the middle of the state. All right, so here's a little sneak peek at the cards for August. So this is the August card kit, and it, in case you haven't noticed, this kind of has a masculine theme. Many of you asked for sort of masculine ish cards. So that's why we've got happy birthday to a really great guy and some punny ones. Birthdays are to be celebrated. That one can kind of go either way. The shells are nice. And then we've got a lighthouse and then just a nice like geometric happy, 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 happy birthday. So, it's hard not to be blinging those babies up, but I didn't do any bling. It's just ink and paper and try to keep things clean. And so hopefully you will like those. And I will put that up in my Facebook events tomorrow or tonight. And so if you're not part of the subscription, you can go ahead and either sign up for the subscription or purchase a one-off kit. Subscription is $25 a month. If you just want to purchase a one-off kit, they are $30. And that includes shipping to your door if you are in the US. Crop for Gray and Gold, the registrations are up. The registrations are coming in. So thank you for that. The prices for the full tables did go up. I kept the half tables the same. And that is to encourage people to pack smart and consider a half table so that we can get more people in. This is an event that consistently sells out. There is a maximum amount of tables that can fit in the room. And of course, the whole point is to raise money for the Cannonballs for Cane Foundation. So we have continued to raise more and more and more. And that extra money for the tables will not go to me. That will go to the foundation. So those of you that have to have a full table, you can do that. It's just going to cost a little bit more. And hopefully we'll get some more bodies in the room if we can share tables so that we can raise more money for the foundation. So that's September 28th and 29th. Hey, Casey. And so I hope you can make it there. All right. Thanks if you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, especially for you digital divas. That's a great way to keep track of my Techie Tuesdays. There's a Techie Tuesday playlist, and you can just hang out in there for an afternoon and hopefully learn some great stuff. And then as a reminder, there will be an in the feed drawing today. And so you just have to be present to win, and you have to have commented in the chat. So hello, Casey and Nancy. And now it's time to play. So let me switch things around in here. And switch over to the squished one here so that I can share my screen. This is always fun because I have to go full screen, and which means I have to get on my phone to see comments, and then that's always fun because it wants, even when I don't want it to play the volume, it just insists on playing volume. So hold please while I do this. turn off the volume.
I do this.
Oh, there I am talking. Okay. All right. And that happens. Alrighty. Just want to make sure that you can see all my buttons. I guess this needs to be down a little bit so you can see everything. Okay, so I want to do a couple things. Thanks, Casey. It could have gone better, and I will be going back in September for a week, but I appreciate everyone's prayers and support. And that reminds me to say, I had shirts made for my sister-in-law. They said, in this Ohana, no one fights alone. Jesse and Brendan were born and raised in Hawaii, and if you're not familiar with the term Ohana, just because maybe you haven't been to Hawaii or you haven't watched Lilo and Stitch, Ohana means family in Hawaiian. So basically, the shirts say, in this family, no one fights alone. They say in this Ohana, and it has a ribbon and a plumeria. So I have to do a second order. A lot of Jesse's friends missed the deadline for that. It was real quick. Right before I went to Chicago, I had to order them and get them shipped out. So if anyone would like a shirt, I'm putting in another order this week. And obviously it's going to be a smaller order this time, but if you would like to jump in on those, they are $20. If I can deliver it to you, if they're shipped, it's just an extra $5 for the shipping. All right, so today I want to do a couple things. We have a design along, so I'm going to make a page, and I'm going to make a page using a template. A template like that you can purchase from Forever. And then I'm going to show how to install CM Digital Content. And so I'm going to start there because I'm going to install the new Birthday Bonanza. So the first thing you want to do is go to the Manage Content ribbon. Now you're going to see all my content here on the left side of the screen. And what has been happening to me, and I suspect is happening to some of you, if you purchase digital kits from Creative Memories and you go to import them in, I've showed a workaround if you still have Artisan 5 installed. It's actually easier. It works smoother for whatever reason. I don't know why. Hopefully it'll be in an upcoming update to actually install your Creative Memories digital kits, or and then in 5, and they come in, they load in. What happens to me, and this may happen to you, is if you try to load them in through Artisan 6 the way I've showed, sometimes they get hung up. So I'm showing a second workaround, and this is especially important if you don't have Artisan 5. Some of you don't have Artisan 5, so you just have Artisan 6, and if you're having this issue, and maybe the issue is because some of us have 5 and 6 still on our computer. I don't know. So I would love to hear your feedback if some of you are having this issue. And like I said, hopefully it's something that our Forever is working on. But I'm going to install the new Birthday Bonanza. Now, I'm not going to put you through the whole purchase process and download on Creative Memories, but real quick, since I am sharing my whole screen here, sorry. If you go to Creative Memories, you can, under Shop, you can shop digital. And then anything that's available paper is available digitally. So there's, custom albums and different things. But down here are all the digital kits. And the newest one, Birthday Bonanza, I actually couldn't find on this page. I don't know where Birthday Bonanza went. Oh, here it is. Digital Birthday Bonanza, $14.95. So you get all the papers, the mats, the stickers, the embellishments, all the things. Okay, so I already purchased it. So I'm not going to walk you through that again. But I do want to walk you through how to install Oh, I cut out, Casey? Well, the issue is when you do it the regular way, which the regular way starts the same. So I'm in my content. I'm going to say up at the top there's create art kit. So I'm going to create an art kit. It's going to be locate the location to contain the kit, Creative Memories Art Kits. That's the name of my folder. That's where I put all my art kits, even my Forever, wherever I get them from. Just that's just a old. This the name my file has been from forever because Creative Memories used to sell what is Artisan as Storybook Creator. So I'm going to call it Birthday Bonanza. And what's been happening to me, so I'm created Birthday Bonanza, it's empty. So what you normally do and what I've trained in previous videos is to then go up here. Says add under these things, add paper, embellishment, shape, edge, corner, color. So I would go to add paper, and then I would browse to my downloads, and I would pick up um, my I didn't unzip them before I started with you. Anyway, I would browse into that folder. But what happens is a couple things load. Um, I made it forever ago. Yeah, it's but that's where my YouTube where the playlists come in handy. Um, okay, so we're gonna review and I'm gonna give you a second option. But first I need to go in here. Please don't mind my messy downloads. And I need to unzip. So I'm gonna right click, extract all of my Birthday Bonanza items. There's um, three zipped folders here. Okay, extract all. So this is just another way to install. So like I said, what happens to me sometimes I go to paper and I select all the paper and then two come in really fast and then it just gets hung up. And then I have to like shut down the whole program. And then honestly, what I do then is go to Artisan 5 and finish it that way. But I thought I'd show a third option. And for those of you that don't have 5, this one makes the most sense. So I'm just going to, here, I'm in my downloads. I'm in paper packs. There's 2 different paper packs. So I'm going to select them all. And then I'm going to go to where my art kits are stored. And mine are actually stored on a 4 terabyte external drive. Your projects should really be stored locally on your C drive, but your art kits really can be on an external. And you saw these is how many I have. I have so many that that takes up a lot of room on my computer. So that's why they're on an external. So I'm selecting them all. So select the first one, Control A, select all. Then I'm just going to drag them to that Birthday Bonanza. So what happened was when I created that new kit in Storybook, it actually created a folder where I keep them. And you can see them popping in on the side. Now, this is so much faster than if you do it the right way. Okay. Now, you can't do this with kits that you've purchased from forever, but they load in just fine. So this is only for things that you buy elsewhere, and Creative Memories is elsewhere as far as Artisan is concerned. Okay, so I need to grab the Fast to Fab Birthday Bonanza. So I'm going to select all those, and I'm just going to do this real quick. Birthday Bonanza, where are you? Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go. Birthday Bonanza. And so all that. Now, normally you would say, oh, hey, Artisan, I'm importing paper. And you pull in your paper and then you go click over to the embellishment tag. And then, so you're telling the program. Some of them get misfiled when you're doing it this way, but it's no big deal. And I'll show you how to change it if any of them do. So now I'm going to go to my matte pack and I'm going to select all of them. And go to Birthday Bonanza, drop them in. Now, once I do this, I can delete them from my download because it does literally make a copy and put them where you want to save them. So you don't need to save a copy in my downloads. This is one of those do as I say, not as I do. Don't look at my downloads. Sometimes I have to, oh, not C's, please. I hope I didn't do C's, please, just a second ago. I don't think I did. I love the new birthday bonanza. It seems like I can never have enough birthday stuff. I don't know why. Now I gotta scroll down. Find my birthday bonanza. Okay. So if, and again, maybe you're not having issues with importing. Maybe it's just my computer. YouTube that have, and that's why I did that. Okay, so see what happened here. I'm clicked on paper, and a bunch of these embellishments are in the paper. So now what I'll do is I'll just select all of these embellishments that are not paper. Now this one says CM Journal. I don't know if that's journal paper. I'm going to deselect that and keep it. I don't think it's paper, but I might want to use it as paper. So then I'm going to right click on all these selected and say move to embellishment. And now when I click on embellishment, oh brother, I did put all the C's, please. Mats. Who is in charge of watching me? That would have been exciting if I didn't notice that. All right, so now I'll show you how to remove things. So now I'm just going to say delete because I do not want those mats in there. But now I need to open up my downloads again, let you into my messy downloads. Okay, Bonanza Mat Pack, birthday bonanza. Here we go. Yeah, that's better. And now I need to go back into my external here. Sorry, we are going to make a page. And where's my art kits? Okay. Birthday bonanza. That's better. That was exciting. Yeah, I think, Katie, probably some of them are just mislabeled. But thankfully, it's really easy to fix that. Oh. Okay. So let's see. Did the mats go in here? Looks like it. Let's check in the paper. Okay, so we're good to go now. I can close this. My birthday bonanza's in there. And now I can go into the album I'm working on. If you watched last month, I was making this hot air balloon page. I don't think I ever posted the finished product, but this is what it ended up as. I did end up working on it after I got off live to finish it, but I need to still go back and journal. Maybe I'll do that tonight at Persimmon Hollow. Okay, so today I'm going to just work on this one page. It's not a 2-page spread, and I'm going to use a template. So I'm going to go to the home ribbon. When I talk about the ribbons at the top, those are the little tabs. So we've got file, home, insert, arrange, format, cut, color, filter, touch up, photo, view. So I was just in the view ribbon to change it from 1 page to 2 page. And now I'm going to click on the home ribbon to change my page. So this is where you can add a page, and you can add a page using a template. But I already have a blank page. If you look over to the right, I'm already working on page 50. So I don't need to add a page. I need to click on this template button right here. And my options are using a template page from an art kit or using a page file from my computer. Now, if you purchase like templates from me for like a virtual crop or something, I sometimes will have time to do that and I'll just make them. then you would use the using a page file for my computer, and you'd browse to where that file is that you downloaded it, and you'd load them that way. But I'm going to use a template page from an art kit. I happen to be doing a swim page of April's, and it was a black gallery one, I thought. And I wanted to have you do it with me. so I didn't pull it in, but now, where is it? It's not that one. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this definitely does not have enough picture spots. I'm picking, you can see the little, the items. I have it selected to all. You can actually change it if you want to like look at 4 photos per page, and I'll just show you the ones that have 4 photos per page. I'm doing all. I do happen to be using one that's 4. It doesn't have enough spots for my photos. Now, this is fun. Now this is an old template, but for some reason they all turn square and they're supposed to be circles. So this is a fun learning opportunity. I will teach you how to make this, make these circles, because I want them to be circles. So I'm clicked on here, and I'm going to go to photo, and I'm going to select matte. Now that feels weird because I don't really want a matte, but you see over on the right hand side where it says standard matte. So this is how you make a photo spot. Now, some of you might be plopping a photo on your page and then going to cut, and then cutting your photo into a circle. Well, you can do that, but it loses its photo attributes. And by that, I mean how you can like zoom in on it and move it around inside the space. So you kind of want it to stay a circle. So all I did here, standard matte, I clicked circle. And I don't want it to actually have a matte width over there. And you see how my matte fill has these little checkers over there? That's transparent. Okay. So that's it. So basically it's a transparent matte that has a circle cut out. That's what we're doing. So that's how you make a circle. And I'll show you how, how it keeps its photo attributes there. Aw, Casey, I'm so glad. That makes me happy, because that is why I do it, hopefully, so that everyone will learn something. Okay, so now we've got, I've got them almost back. So like I said, this is an old template. So something happened bringing it. I don't know. I probably had this set of templates. Like this is old CM template. So, okay. So now they've got the circle cut out. I've got the width to 0. I've got a transparent matte, and I say, okay. So now I've got my 3. Now I still do not have enough photo spots. 4 is not going to do it, like I said. Now you notice over here, my pages are still white. If I go ahead and hit my save button, then that left page will then catch up. So even though the page saves, when you switch one page to the next, I still like to hit save. Just mainly so that it updates and I have a warm fuzzy. Okay, so like I said, I'm doing pictures. I've got it set to photos not used. I just brought in pictures for this. Okay, so they're April swimming. That's why I picked the round. Particularly, I feel like those ones are good. Now, round spots. So I can put butterfly up here. Okay, so this is what I mean by when you do the matte and you change it to circle, it maintains its photo attributes. So see how I can slide it back and forth. If there's up and down mode, I can slide it up and down. I can use the zoom in to zoom in and out. If you cut the picture, you can't do that. You got to kind of start over if something changes. All right, so maybe I want to do backstroke up here. And then I'll do butterfly down here. And I can zoom in and just, this is her good arm anyway, so it's okay. We used to say that she had a broken wing butterfly. She's a distance freestyler, so this is kind of a fun page because she didn't really swim other strokes that often. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pictures. I'm not going to use them all, but I've shown this before, kind of, I don't know, I'll call it divide and conquer, where you turn this one big photo into multiples. So you can just kind of eyeball it and like shrink it up to where you think is halfway. I'm going to undo, or you can click on the measurements over on the side and that'll drop, you know, a line. And I go right above this little middle square mark. And then I can just shrink it up to there. And then I can copy, Control C, Control V, and now I have a second photo that's the same. So now I'm maintaining the original sort of look of the page without me, you know, jacking it up too much. But now I have 2 spots, and which will come in handy because I have some starting block ones, and so those are landscape photos, plus I have her freestyle. I have a distance freestyle picture, and since that is what she ended up swimming in college, well, she was always a distance freestyler, but then I have some other smaller pictures too. Like I have a picture of Brendan. Brendan and I used to help with the meet, so I have him running the Colorado timing system. So I want to add that in. Obviously, we were there. I took the pictures, but you know, someday she may forget that we were there. So I'm going to right click on here. I'm going to remove this photo. Kind of think I do want it big like that. And then I'll just kind of divide and conquer this one. So I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to drop one on that middle line, and then I'm going to copy and paste over here. Now I have you see the green lines come up, that like helps it snap to grid. Now this one, I'm going to slide over just a little bit because it was all the way under these photos, and I don't want, so there's like a little, you know, Brendan is, he's there. This is, and I can make this one actually smaller, these photos, if I wanted to kind of make them the same size as that. So I guess I will keep this one nice and big, and then I'll just put a starting block one over here. Which one do I like? April always had such a great start. Let's see. And I'm going to line up the gutter on the pool just because I'm, you know, ain't all about stuff like that. Visually, it's like the pool deck is in the same place, so I like that. And now this white is not a typical matte. Now let me just hide that. And you can hide something by just clicking the little eyeball over on the left side. So I'm going to hide that, and I'm going to show you this kind of, they didn't, you know, when Creative Memories made this template a million years ago, they didn't need it to be separate because you can do the matte. Let's back here again. I can do the matte fill as a solid color and make it white. And it does not like. Does not like it. Well, we want it to be 2. So at square, hold please. We're going to come up to customize, back up here by matte under frames, customize. And it says add an effect. And I'm going to add a I don't want to add an effect. I want to add another layer. I want to add, oh, hold please. I'm going to go to select. I'm going to go to frames. And I want to add a double matte. So that's double matte right here. And then I'm going to go to customize, and it's going to allow me to, oops, not a solid color. Make one transparent and make it a circle. And then I need to make the other one a circle. And I need to make it white. So I could have just left it alone and just done it with a piece of paper. But since I was thinking about making it smaller, now I'm going to make this, well, I guess 3.2 is okay. So now it has a shadow underneath it. So it's like the photo is sitting on top of the mat. And so these ones are kind of just flat to it. But if I go to format and I say add a shadow, it has the same sort of effect. And I can come back here again to photo, customize, and make it a little bit wider, this mat, to match the other ones. Okay, so 4 is probably better. Okay, so that was a lot, but once you do one, I'm going to delete this and delete this. Now it's all embedded together. So now it's not two different things on the side, and it still has maintained its photo attribute. So I can move the photo inside. But what I can do is copy paste a couple times. Now I have that same picture multiple times. Now I can come back over. I need to save it. And I'll go to all photos because it's still saying, oh, you used that photo, but I haven't. So now I need to go to all photos to put the pictures I wanted back in there. And then this one, I kind of zoomed in a little bit so I could drag it below. And then this one, I dragged over. And okay, so now my mats are attached. They're circle. They're attached to the photos. Now these ones look kind of sad because they don't have a mat, but you can do that all at once. If I select all 3 of them and go up to mat, it's going to do the standard. It's like a 2.7. I can say okay, and now they're all matted. Now I do need to like drag this one over a little bit because I can see it in the crack. Now this is going to be a left page, so the gutter is going to be over here. So I actually have some room that I can slide. Whoops, I double clicked on that. I double clicked on many of them. Oh boy, it's opening up a whole bunch. If that happens, you just close the little X that says embedded image. Okay. I didn't think I double clicked, but I'm going to move those over just so that I can make this one a little bigger and slide this one over too. All right, now we're done. We'll hit save. And now let's go to content. I said I wanted birthday bonanza. I have no idea why. But there might be something in birthday bonanza. The colors are fun in birthday bonanza. Streamers, let's see. We got balloons, we got streamers. Now her swim team color were teal and black. So there's like this teal dot over here that's fun. Or just some, now we got a lot of red. But you can see that the thing I just installed with you worked out Well, here they are. All of them are here. All right, so let me go into, what was that? Summertime? Something summertime. Summertime digital kit. That has similar colors. We've got teals. We have some leaves. I think there's flip-flops. That's umbrellas. Where's the flip-flops? Here they are. So flip-flops will be fun to do on here. And even though it's not beach. It was not the summer. It was April. But it's still for Florida. These kind of kits come in handy all year long. I think so. This will be a fun kind of use of a journal box. So I'm going to kind of make this big, and then I'm going to drag it to the behind on the left side so that it's all the way. I'm not sure if that's notebook or what those are. Oops. Oh, undo. Maybe I don't need it that big. Okay, I keep dragging the little text box. I'm going to put that up to the top. There is a line there somewhere. All right. So now I can make this. Double click on here. I need to change the color to black. And this is called American Captain. I'm just going to say home swim meet. And of course, I didn't type when I was in there. So now let me select this up at the top. So you can change your fonts and your text size and all that either up at the top, right above your, or you can double click on it and do it on the side. So home swim meet. I can scooch this up a little bit since I don't need the person in the other lane. And then I'm going to add Daytona Beach swimming. Looks like Daytona Beach is one word. If your text box is yelling at you saying that something is spelled wrong, you can right click on it and you can add it to your dictionary. So that is particularly handy when it keeps telling you that like your child's name is spelled wrong or something like that. I'm going to make this fill this whole area. 28. Okay. Let me come over here and see if there's some tropical, there's some popsicles, ice cream. There's a flamingo. All right, I'll just add a little yellow. You know me, I'm definitely a less is more kind of a girl. Now, there isn't a red one of these, and I've got the red tent, so I kind of would be good if I had like a red flower that matches all this. So I can go, this is kind of another little trick. I think I showed this last time too, but I'm going to go up here to color, and then I'm going to go to hue, and then I can change on this little line here. I just went a little way to the right, and then now my flower is red, and look at that. It looks like it matches. Now it, changed the little stamen or whatever that's called too. Now I can come up here and see if I can do that to these flip-flops and get them to change red. But see, that's going to do the whole thing. So I'm going to cancel out of that. And the pink on the flip-flops don't really bother me. If I was really wanting to change it, I could come in here and just cut out these pink ones and turn just the pink ones red, the same way I did the flower. And all right, I'll just show you how to do that real quick, because I got 5 minutes. So I clicked on it. Now I'm going to go to cut. I'm going to go to shapes. This is really if you're just being ridiculous with needing your things to match. Okay, and I'm saying that to myself. All right, so I've got these little flip-flops selected. I'm going to make sure keep both areas is selected. I'm going to cut it. Now you can see it over on the side that it's selected, and then I can come back up here to color, and I can go to hue, and then I can do the same thing I did before, is just kind of kick it a little bit to the right on my little hue and saturation, turns it from pink to red, and now my shoe matches. So since I did one, why don't I do the others? I won't make you sit here while I do that, but I'll do another one. All right, so keep both areas, cut, and now I go to color, hue, up here, move it over. Now it's red and green, and there we go. See, that's going to look so much better. Yeah, well, if you are just now hopping on, thank you for saying hi. That's how you get entered to win. And whoops, come back. All right, so here is my swim meet page. Obviously, I'm going to come back and add a little line of journaling. Now, this swim meet was over 10 years ago, so the nice thing is there are, I can go to the USA Swimming website and look up times if I wanted to and write down what she swam. And yeah, Kirsten, you do. You'll have lots of fun. But I also did albums for April as she went along that had like all her times and stuff in it. So this is really just for me. So I will go back when I get off here and change the rest of these pink flip-flops red so that they match the tent in the pool that's in this picture. And then I can just add a little line here about, one of the very few times April's coaches let her swim backstroke. They always said it looked like she was taking a nap. Okay, so that's it. I got Brendan in there. Oh, I'll write a little line in about volunteering and at swim meets, but that is it. So hopefully just by me making my page, you hopefully learned something new that you can take to yours. I'm going to hit save here one more time. And I'm going to say stop sharing. And let me, where am I? Oh, there I am. So yes, make sure you've said hi in the comments if you haven't said hi yet. And let's see, because I see 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think everyone has said hi. So, but if you haven't, go ahead and comment below. I know I'm going to see some of you tonight at Persimmon Hollow. It's not too late. You can go to my, actually, registration might be shut down on my website. I'm not really sure, but I can open it back up to right before today. Some of you may not be able to decide if you can go till later. Remember that $10 just reserves your spot, and you'll get that back in publishing points or of your choice when I see you tonight. And I can't wait. Let's see who our lucky winner is for today. And no, yes, okay. And let's see. Katie, congratulations, Katie. You are the winner. Yay. So I will go ahead and, oh, great, Kirsten. I will go ahead and send that to your account. Just let me know. Oh, yeah. Let me know, Katie, how you want it. Would you like it in Creative Memories or Forever? And I will send it accordingly. All right, well, that's it for today. It's 12:55. Gonna let you out of class. Okay, Katie, I'll send it right over. I'll let you out of class 5 minutes early. Hopefully you learned a lot, and hopefully I will see some of you at Persimmon Hollow Brewery in Port Orange tonight at 6 o'clock. Like I said, I'm gonna bring a cup with a lid and pour my drink into that just to keep the tech safe. And I look forward to seeing you all later. Thanks for being on. And until I see you again, stay scrappy, my friends. Bye-bye.